Hello. Um, I'm not really used to recording. In fact, this is like my 20th time recording this. I'm just not good. I don't have any fancy editing, so I'm very sorry for that. But I just wanted to show you basically a easier way to perform essentially a wumpy, but not really a wumpy. As a lot of people struggle with wumpies, and it's very hard to get down. I'd have to say it's probably for the more pro players, but for casual players, it is a little hard, and it's a bit demotivating when transmitters in some locations that require wumpies to get to, well, require wumpies, and you can't do it, and it makes it really frustrating when you cannot perform them. And so I just wanted to go over grapple high boosts. Obviously, this will require the grappler, but essentially, it is as good as a wumpy. It can get you anywhere a wumpy can. Now, obviously, there are better grappler videos out there talking about this, but I've watched almost every single one, and almost every single one is very misleading in the fact that they tell you that the only way to perform one is what I just did with a long jump into a grapple. A long jump into a grapple, I can't even perform it that consistently. It's pretty hard to get used to and get consistent with. It is a high boost per se, but the misleading part about it is it does not need to be a long jump. Long jumps make it a lot harder to pull off when in reality, you can just flail jump. A flail jump boost, I've been doing this for around a week, long jump and flail, and I have found that the flail jump is easier and better to get consistent with, and is actually the exact same as a long jump boost. You just go slightly, barely even one stud lower than the long jump boost. Now, obviously, don't quote me on that because I do not know the actual exact things, but I will say it is exactly or relatively the same. And it is just a lot easier to pull off than a wumpy, and so I just wanted to show you how to pull it off for players who are trying to get to wumpy places but can't, like transmitters. All you need to do is shoot your grapple. If you hear that, when you hear that click when it hits the wall and you get pulled forward, when you hear that, you need a middle mouse button and then jump. Well, I did that a bit incorrectly, but you can still kind of get a boost from it. Essentially, you just need to do exactly that. I sadly cannot slow it down with fancy editing, but I can try to go into a bit more detail. So, when you shoot it out, no matter where you're going, you need to sort of anticipate when it's going to land, or you can just go off of audio cues, which is also easy. When you hear that click, the click of it hitting the wall, you just need a middle mouse button, like that. Well, that was wrong timing, but or a little bit before, I suppose. But when you hear that sound, you just gotta click your dash button. I don't know why I said middle mouse button, I'm very sorry. And when you click down your dash button, you just need to jump for, like how you would a flail jump. You just, like that. And so I just wanted to go over that because the long jump is a bit misleading, as you do not need the long jump. I have tried this. In fact, I have gotten all my transmitters, except for the one over there, which I'll get later. But I have gotten every single transmitter that requires a wumpy using this way. It works exactly like a wumpy. Practically exactly. And it's a lot easier to perform. Though, I will have to again say that, of course, if you plan to get plat on trials, sadly this won't work, and you will have to learn how to wumpy, as trials disable your ability to use Grappler. Anyway, that's all. Sorry if this is long and filled with a bunch of drivel from my mouth, because my mind's going super fast right now. But thank you, and peace.